Well, now I ask you to return to your seat so we might continue with worship. I know it is always wonderful to catch up with one another. All right, thank you. I was part of the funeral service a couple weekends ago. It was a faithful member at our partner church, Greenwood Church, the member there. It was his mother. But I was asked to read a letter that this lady's lifetime friend from Arkansas wrote, and to be read at the service. And it talks about how much the friends that we meet here in church can be lifelong friends going through ups and downs of lives. So I hope that you find a lifelong friend like that in this community and continue to grow together and maybe influence positively one another. So that would be my hope. So welcome once again to each and all of you. Now we come to the time of prayer. We lift up our hearts in prayers, either for our own prayer concerns or the intercession for those, the prayer for those that we love and care. I have a couple of things I wanted to share this morning. First, our brother Scott Collars, he recently had a cancer surgery, the kidney cancer, I believe, the 16th, so Wednesday of this month. And obviously that cancer was faster growing than they initially thought. So they end up taking the whole kidney. So kidneys, you have two of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, sorry, I just always get liver, kidney confused. Anyway, okay, so two. So they have to take one side of the kidney altogether. But he was sent home that day. I was surprised it was a outpatient surgery. But he is struggling a little with the pain, discomfort, all the above, which to be expected. So I just ask you to continue to pray for Brother Scott. Another person I'd like to share the update of is a dear longtime member, Julius Armo. I may have mentioned to you that recently they find out that his cancer was back. So what happened was that obviously it hit him harder. It spread throughout the body. There's nothing they can do anymore. So he was actually in the hospital this past week because he took a fall in the house. But the family decided to send him home under the hospice care because that's where he wants to die. He just didn't want to end his life in the hospital. So he's home. He had a little hiccup the day he was transported back. He had to come back to the hospital like pretty much right away. But as of his son, Greg, he's home. And they try to make him as comfortable as he can. So please remember Brother Julius and all the family in your prayers. Anyone else that you'd like to share with the rest of the house? Any updates, joys? Right, I know. There's a proud grandparents, Steve and Wilma. Their grandson was Emery Carter, right? Was born Monday, this past Monday.
Correct.
Yeah. So I know he was born rather small because it was early, but I pray for the many blessings for his health, but also lots of joys that the grandparents can embrace. So, all right. Anyone else who would like to share joys or concerns? Any? So now, may we together open our hearts, go together to God in prayer. Let us pray. Oh God, we give you thanks for giving us this new day. this beautiful fall morning. Thank you for bringing each and all the persons out of many different walks of life to this place, God's house called Market Street Church. We now humbly ask your presence here in our midst. Please be with us, guide our lives, all the days of our life, not just on Sundays, not just whenever we are in church, but every single day of our life. God will also continue to change us, touch us, change us, transform us, that we will live as your faithful disciples all the days of our lives. God, we are here with many prayer requests, concerns, or intercession to those we love. So now we'd like to lift those prayers up to you, either out loud or silence in our hearts. Lord, hear our prayer. God, thank you. We're here for hearing our prayers. We trust that you would hear them and answer them in your special ways, in your timely manners. God, we continue to lift up our dear brothers and sisters on this day who might be struggling with health challenges or any other life challenges. Those who might need a clear direction in their lives. Those who are feeling weary, physically or emotionally. Those who are lonely. Those who are mourning. Those who need your guidance and your hope. And especially this morning, we continue to lift up our dear brothers and sisters near and far who might be still struggling to rebuild their lives after the recent natural disasters. All those who might be facing violence and war. All those who might be facing turmoils in their lives, no matter what it might be. Be with each and all of your precious children. In the same way, we continue to lift up this church, Market Street Church, and each and all the